All right, I'm going to begin this by saying something that I've wanted to say for a while, which is that so begins the journey of anywhere from 3 to 53 seasons or more with the single drop of a few dice. But actually, before I look at these dice and evaluate what they mean and everything like that, I'm going to go over the lineups. I'm going to play a full game here between the Boston Bruins and the Chicago Blackhawks. These are redrafted, modified Bruins and Blackhawks rosters. And starting for them in this game, this will be game one here of the journey for the 67-68 season, sort of a post-season replay of that season, again with redrafted teams. And I decided to use all black ink. I realize that this doesn't look quite as sexy on camera, maybe as when it's a little more colorful, but I've noticed that when I use markers of other colors, at least for printing out the names in full, it tends to stain the laminated coating a little more. So I'm only going to use those for shots on goal and things like that. I'm just going to use a straight black marker. I use the thick black because the thin one actually is faded. But anyway, so I'm not fully prepared, but it's really kind of it's drenched outside. It's a really rainy day. So anyway, it is what it is. And for the Bruins, you have Phil Esposito, John Busick, and Ken Hodge there. That's the first line. Derek Sanderson, Ted Hampson, and Bill Hickey is the second line. Ray Cullen, Bob Dillabow, and Ed Westfall, that's the third forward line. And the 10th and 11th forwards, who probably will get some ice time, though not a lot unless there's like an injury or something like that, are Dennis Hall, opposing Bobby, brother Bobby, and Gary Dornhofer. So those will be sort of the 10th and 11th forwards for the Bruins for this game. I decided I'm going to dress 11 forwards and 5 defensemen. So 18 in total, counting the goaltenders. A couple of Bobbies here, the top defense pair for a couple of Bobs for the Bruins. You have Bob Orr and Bob Bond. Ed Van Imp and Ted Green will be the third and fourth defenseman. Don Orey, the fifth defenseman. Doug Favell, he's going to get the start. He's up here because I've also yet to get out and make other copies of goaltenders. I might just continue doing it like that, actually. And then Jerry Cheevers is backing up. For the Blackhawks, you have Stan Mikita, Bobby Hall, and Lou Angotti here for the top line. Why am I not using a more pointer proper? And then you have Red Berenson, Mike Walton, and Ken Warham. That'll be Chicago's second line. Bruce McGregor, who's going to play center, again, skating on thin ice, but they're going to give him a trial here. I might just put Don McKinney in his place eventually. McKinney's going to be the 10th forward, but before him we have Dave Ballone and Eric Nestorenko. I know that's it's hard to read. Don McKinney, rather, and Tommy Williams will be the 10th and 11th forwards. For the defense, Pat Stapleton and Jill Marat will be the top pair, and then Dale Rolfe, and this is Bill Plager. And Pierre Palat is going to be the fifth defenseman, and we'll say he's still Chicago's captain. Bruce Campbell and Dennis DeJordy. Bruce Campbell will get the start. DeJordy will back up. Not dressing for this game for the Bruins, John Ferguson, Moose Fosco, and Dave Dryden, their third goaltender. They're not dressing for the Bruins for this game. And not dressing for the Blackhawks are Jim Pappen, Bob Plager. So Bill is in the game, Bob is not. And Charlie Hodge has not dressed for this one either. And I'm going to get this out of the way before I start. I'm not going to be playing this entirely in accordance with, though I have it here in case I need it to reference and double check on some things that I just want to be a little more clear on. The way that I play this game is probably about 90 to 99% in accordance with the rules. However, there will be some small changes that I will make just for simplicity and speed. And and having played it about 100 times, I have developed or evolved my own way of playing the game. So it's not going to be entirely what you see in the rule book, but it will be 90-some% what you see in the rule book. And yeah, that's just how I play it. So anyway, it's here we go, I guess. So I already dropped the dice. Getting back to those, 412 here for the opening face-off. So the 412, I guess I don't need the pointer too much more, do I, for this part? So with that roll of a 412, we are going to get, it's going to be center, actually, home center. So Stan Mikita here with the initial touch here, getting this project underway. And away we go with it. So Stan Mikita, we have a 3-6 on his card, and am I going to mark or am I going to move the pawn? Maybe I'll try moving the pawn. I might move the marking eventually. But Mikita up to 24 seconds here, and we're looking to a 3-6. For Stan Mikita, 3-6. We get a shot on goal automatically right away. Stan Mikita, first shot on goal here. Let's see if he can put it in range. With a 1-8, Stan Mikita can put it in range. Over to Favell we go and we look. Favell being tested here right off the bat. And Favel looking to a 5-7 on his card. Favel with the save and the face-off. So Favel, a save on Mikita's shot in range. Should make a note of that entirely. We are just 24 seconds in, and immediately Stan Mikita has tested Doug Favel here. So we get another face-off, and I guess we can put the puck here. Face-off in the Bruins end, and this time we're looking to a 4-6. The 4-6, that means visitor right defenseman, actually. So Bob Bond here with the puck trying to exit the Bruins zone with it. And we're at 48 seconds now. Let's see Bob Bond with the 2-6. 2-6, that's going to be another face-off. Actually, we'll assume this one is in the neutral zone. And we get a 2-7 here in the draw this time. That's going to be home left defenseman Pat Stapleton. Stan Mikita has won the face-off. And here we are at a minute 12 now with a 6-10 there. Pat Stapleton with a 6-10. 6-10 and a P3, so I have to look at the intimidation. I only see 2. Stapleton will be able to complete the pass. Stapleton gets it to Stan Mikita. Stan Mikita, let's see here. Mikita with a 5-6. Mikita with a 5-6 looking to the D7. That's a D8. So Mikita carries it deep, unable to get a shot off. Bobby Orr with it now. And here we are, 2 minutes looking to change here momentarily. Bobby Orr with a 2-10. And that is a 6. So looking here, that's going to be actually misplayed. And Bobby Hall now with possession, where at least Chicago's forwards and Boston's forwards and Chicago's defense will complete a change. So here at 2:24, Bobby Hull here with it. Bobby Hull with a 1-7. And with that 1-7, let's see, do we have a pass bonus? A 3 on the ice? We do. Bobby Hull shot on goal here before heading off, although actually probably I should have checked for the second line. It's not a shot that's in range anyway. No, we wouldn't have had the pass bonus of 3, so I'll let the shot count anyway, though. So another save there for Doug Favel and a shot on goal there for Bobby Hull. Shots on goal, 2-0 for the Chicago Blackhawks after 2 minutes. And over to Favel's card, we look here, we get a 6-10. And so that's going to go to right defenseman. And we'll assume actually on to collect it will be Ted Green for the Boston Bruins here. So Green, I think I have everyone changed out. So it's going to be a 2-6 here for Ted Green. And that means, let's see. Okay, Ted Green, he passes it too. Up to Bill Hickey. Drop pass back to Ted Green here. 3 minutes and 12 seconds in with the 3-7. That's going to be a shot possibly with the rebound. Ted Green taking the first shot here for the Boston Bruins. Trying a shot pass, trying to set up a rebound here, looking to clear. Let's see, though. That goes left wing Ted Hampson, but they're going to try to clear it. So with the 1-11, they will be able to clear it. And it goes to Mike Walton here for the Blackhawks. Here, let's see, 2-8 for Walton. That was a 2 before my finger turned it over there. 2-8, that's going to be a shot here automatically for Mike Walton as well. Walton, he fires wide and wild with it. I've even thought of a house rule, actually, where if you roll like a 6 and a bunch, it means, miss the net or whatever. But anyway, we'll give Favel another save. And speaking of Favel, we look to him for the 3-6, and Favel actually elects to hold on to it here. We'll get another face-off. You know what? I'm going to change lines a little prematurely here. We're 24 seconds out. Let's do a quick line change here. We're going to get the defensive unit of Bob Dillabow, Ray Cullen, and Ed Westfall on for the Boston Bruins. Similarly, Chicago, they will counter with their defensive unit of Dave Ballone, Bruce McGregor, and Eric Nestorenko. We're going to get Pat Stapleton and Gilles Marat back in the ice as well here. And off to draw the face-off in the Bruins end, we look to a 6-11. That is going to be right defenseman visitor Bob Bond here with the puck, no cancel-outs in the face-off. So up to the 4-minute mark. Oh, did I mention that also I might make mistakes as well? So I'm going to play at 90 to 99% in accordance, and then I'll also allow for the possibility that I might make a little error because me being me, I'm now wandering back to a period earlier in the game where Mikita, via his double A face-off rating, might have actually won a draw that I handed over the Bruins, but guess what? It hasn't affected the score or anything here. I think we're okay. So with that 4-6 on Bob Bond's card here at the 4-minute mark, we have a penalty actually. So our first penalty here. Let's drop for the odd even, see what's going on here. We'll keep the 6, actually. I think I'm going to experiment with delay. I'm not too good with delay. I'm going to give it to Stapleton because it is actually a delayed call, so Stapleton will have the 1 roll with it. So we'll usher it up to 4:24 here. Stapleton, I'm looking to 5-5 on his card. And 5-5 with a 2, I know that's turned over automatically, I guess, as formality, or ends up touching the puck. So we're going to get a whistle here, and I was supposed to take the 1. See, shoot, there we go. So I should have still taken the 1 and then looked to see if it was a coincidental or whatever. Sorry about that. I'm going to roll it once more. It's a 1 anyway, so a 1-7. We look actually with the odd 7, we're looking at a coincidental here. So Bob Bond, and we roll for retaliation on Chicago, looking to the 2-8. And that's going to be the highest minor rating on the ice right now for the Chicago Blackhawks is actually directly as opposition. So Dave Malone and Bob Bond each going to the box for a couple of minutes. I actually meant to note who I might want to have in the power play and penalty kill prior to the game. Maybe I'll just put a little PPPK alongside them. So I think, well, actually, this is going to be 4-on-4 anyway. So let's see here. So what I might do, I'm going to keep in mind that the center position is vacant. Actually, I think in this case we'll have Dillabo take the draw, and it makes sense that Cullen will sit this one out. And of course, Bond can't be on the ice for this either. So I think Boston will change their defense again. And Bruce McGregor as well, actually. The way that it just happens to work out for these teams is that defensively, I guess, the worst of the three is the center. So I think we'll go with what we have right now. We can get them to 6 minutes. The exact time of the penalty, I guess I do have the 2D12s here. So we'll say here at, let's see, that's going to be at 4:01 actually. So 4:01, I might make a note of that. Come to think of it, at 4:01, it's going to be Bond and Malone for a couple of minutes. Had this actually yesterday doing some exhibition play for this that I think that was the first penalty, ended up being a coincidental. So a sip and a roll here, and a reminder that Bob Bond won't be playing. Let's see here, because he won't be able to do too much from the box. So for this one here, it's face off at center ice, I guess. In the neutral zone, let's see what we have here. We have a 111. That means center face. Let's see. Oh, that's right. We're going to roll again. Okay, 3-7. We have... That's going to be home left wing with possession. So Dave Malone here with it. Malone here at 4:48. That's a 2-3 for Malone. 2-3 for Malone, H7. Looking to the team defense here for a 4-on-4. That's right. So 7-13. And 7 equal to or greater than. Is he shadowed? He actually is, so he's turned it over here to 2. Left wing Bob Dillabo with it here past the 5-minute mark. That doesn't come up too often. Hopefully I'm right about it. It's going to be, makes sense to me anyway. So it's going to be a 9 here for Dillabo. So again, I have to look here now. I've got 6-13 to work with and no shadows on the Chicago side, and this is not an odd man situation. So with the 13 and the 7, that does mean Dillabo actually will have a shot here for the Bruins. Dillabo actually with the 1-2, that's not going to be blocked either. That is a shot in range. Just Boston's second of the game. So Gamble's turn to make a big save. I look at the 2-7 there for Gamble, and guess what? The first goal here has been scored by Bob Dillabo in 4-on-4 play. So we have a 1-0 Boston game here. Bob Dillabo has solved Bruce Gamble here relatively early. Guess we could get the exact time of that as well. So here, let's see here, 5 seconds. So that's going to be at 4:53. 4:53. At 4:53, Bob Dillabo has made history for Boston. And for the assist, looking to a 3-5. That is... Okay, the second highest and the third highest, which I guess would be the lowest here. So, and it did say 2 there. I do it a little differently than how it's done in the rules, and I'm fine with that. So, Ted Green and I guess Dillabo from the defense there will give assist to Green and Van Imp. And it is 1-0 Boston. Boston has scored first. Let's see. Green assist, Van Imp assist, Dillabo shot, Dillabo goal. Okay. 4-on-4, but I guess now, if anything, if that benefits Chicago in any way, it means they'll be playing 5-on-4 here for part of it. I should probably actually have some marker there to indicate. Maybe what I will do is just something like this here. X marks the spot. All right, so hopefully that'll be enough to remind me. Anyway, we're going to get a face-off here at center ice, and I'll assume that Dillabo takes the draw as well. We look to a 2-7 here for the draw. That will be left defenseman home, Pat Stapleton. Okay, Stapleton here, 5:36, looking to the 2-3. He is on the power play now. Stapleton with the 2-3. I actually come to think of it, because it's a short power play. If this were actually happening, they'd want to load up here for part of a shift with, definitely with Hall and Makita. Possibly with Angotti. I might look to Kem Warham should it go to the right wing. Anyway, I did say 2-3 for Stapleton there, which is the H4 that's going to be turned over anyway to one right defenseman, Ted Green. So Green here looking at the 6-minute mark and looking to the 4-6 for Ted Green. That's going to be another penalty here for Boston. Okay. And again, that is a 2, so it looks like, well, it's going to be a delayed penalty. I'm just going to, did I already have to look at that red one? Just roll that again, actually, so 6. So we're going to give the puck to Gilles Marat here for one more roll. And let's see, so Marat here, I looked at the 411 for him. 411 and an 8, and he isn't shadowed, so we'll give Gilles Marat a shot on goal here with a 6-4. That is no good anyway. And let's have a look here for the rebound to see who actually has possession here with the puck. 2-12. 2-12 and a 5. That would have been a penalty had that been 4 or below. I'm going to assume it's a face-off without that. And the Bruins, is going to be Ted Green actually going to the box for repair. Bob Bond will assume by this point has exited the box as well. So Green up to about 8:24. I guess we can get the exact time of the penalty. It is at, let's see here, 10. So that's going to be at 20 seconds, so it's 6:20. 6:20, Green is headed to the... sorry. Is it not just a 2-minute minor? 6-6 for Ted Green. Even 6, it's going to be another coincidental. Glad I double-checked. So for the retaliation there, coincidental minor at that, co-minor. So co-in minor there, we're looking to the 6-8 in the retaliation. That's going to be, again, the highest minor rating. So on the ice right now, I think Green was out there when they were. So highest minor rating. We are looking this time to Lou Angotti, actually. So it's going to be Angotti on the hook for a couple as well. We will get some more 4-on-4 play here. Angotti with a couple, Green with a couple. So Green and Angotti each with a couple. And so luckily Bob Bond is available. Or we might have to look to Don Ory and have him take a penalty instead. Anyway, so a couple of minutes here that they will be sidelined. So who am I going to ice? Because Dillabo and Westfall would be tired. They would be coming off. I might even look to Dornoffer for something like this. But actually, let's go Hampson and Hickey here initially. And we'll exclude Sanderson. And we shall... Did I put that back? Yes, I did. Let's go with Holland and Gotti. Why not? For the 4-on-4, and I think they have to be changed out, and Ted Green is in the box, so we'll do it like this. Again, I want some mix-up, I want some variety here, so we're just going to get a face-off here again at center ice, we will assume. 6-7, 6-7, it means that Bobby Orr here with possession off the draw. So we go to the 3-6 here, 3-6 for Orr, and the D7, that's going to be equal to or greater than, so Orr is going to have a shot on goal here. Bobby Orr with the 2-4, not quite in range. This is a pre-prime Bobby Orr offensively. And he had 11 goals and 20 assists, 31 points that season in 46 games. And then he went down with the knee injury. But let's go to Bruce Gamble here. Let's see, 6-4 for Gamble. 6-4, it's going to be Bill Plager here with it, looking to exit the Chicago end. We have a 1-7 for Plager. And actually, Plager might be hurt here. We get a play stoppage. And let's see, there are 2 intimidation bars in the ice. So we have an injury here to Bill Plager. 2-8 for the injury. 2-8 for the injury. And I'm actually going to use potentially for multiple games, as much as I like Larry's injury chart. I really like Blue Zone's injury system. So I'm going to actually use Blue Zone's injury system for this game. I've decided going forward, but 2-8, that's goalie rating. And I know there is a one-page chart actually with the injuries on it, but I misplaced it. -2. So Bill Plager at -2. That is, I'm gonna take him out of commission. I'm gonna put Pierre Pilote in his place then. So we're gonna get a play stoppage, Plager off the ice. No penalties in the play or anything like that. But yeah, we're going to put Pilote in his place. So again, some of these extra players who have dressed, they will get opportunities. They will get ice time. Of course, Pilote is a left defenseman. So it doesn't really matter for defense, though, on either side in this. We'll put Plager here, I guess. I mean, he can come back, but he is -2 now. So we'll put Pilote in his place for the time being. And I'm not going to worry about any adjustments. Let's go back to Hall, Lou Angotti. And we'll insert Pilote, I guess, in this pocket. I realize for some things, too, I could be pausing, but I want kind of a live show here. I really don't care how long this game takes me. and of course you're welcome to watch and or listen to some, all and or none of it. So anyway, but I want to, again, obviously I'm not going to do like I did for my last Hockey Bones. What happened there? Dennis DeJordy appears. I'm not going to do like I did for my last project where it was, what am I trying to say here? Where it was, where I was like uploading every minute of every game. This one, it will just be select games. So I wanted to get the very first one on camera. So face off, I guess we'll just assume a face off. Again, Plager has left the ice. He's being tended to. And again, it is still a 4-on-4 here. We get a 3-11 for that draw, which will mean that we have to re-roll. So we don't get a vacant position. 6-4 this time. Actually, it's not Makita taking the draw, so we'll assume Angotti, he plays center part-time, but it is the visitors who have won it, probably Hampson, who also plays center part-time. And Hampson, they were the 3-7. 3-7 for Hampson means, let's see here, pass bonus of 3. We don't have it, so Hampson, the puck's turned over. Right wing Lou Angotti here with it. Here at the 8-minute mark, Angotti look to a 3-4. And let's see, no, that's going to be also, he's unable to complete the pass, although it's to a vacant position. So one more roll here for Angotti here up to 8:24, 3-11 this time. And 3-11 penalty if visitor turned over. If not, it is Bobby Orr with it here at the 8:24 mark. We are back to 5-5. We'll look to change momentarily. I think if Orr has it, it probably gives the Chicago defense a chance to change, and the Boston forwards as well. Let's go back to the top line, actually. Busick, Esposito, and Hodge. And let's roll once more here for Bobby Orr, getting us up to 8:48. So Orr here with a 6-7. And that means PF2, that means actually to right defenseman Gilles Marat. The Boston defense will change. And Chicago as well, actually. This is an opportunity now. Let's get the Berenson, Walton, Kenny Warham line back out there. And Marat here at 9-12. Let's see Marat at 9-12 with the 2-12. And he's turned it over to 4. Right wing Ken Hodge. Okay, here 9:36. Hodge. 6. Oh my goodness, 6-6. Another penalty here. Now let's see. Is it delayed? No, it is not. 5-11 for Hodge. No, it's just going to be Hodge to the box for a pair. No delayed call or anything like that. It's blown down. And so the time of this penalty is, let's see, that's 20 again. So at 9:32, Ken Hodge to the box for a couple. And almost put Hodge for Chicago because, of course, he also played for Chicago in the 60s. And so Hodge just going to the box for the pair. So Chicago on the power play. And definitely not Gilles Marat. So I think if Gilles Marat gets the puck, I'll look to Kenny Warham instead. Beyond that, let me see here, though. And then we also have Don McKinney. And Tommy Williams as well. Maybe what I'll do, actually, let's go Stapleton and Tommy Williams. Let's get Tommy Williams ready. I'll just look to Tommy Williams. And Ken Warham should it go to Angotti. So I'm going to try to make a mental note and remind myself if I mess up on that, oh well. For Boston here, of course, it can't be Hodge. Let's go back to the Dillabow, Cullen, and Westfall line again. And again, Cullen will just have to be the vacant position here for a couple of minutes. So, and I know talking slows things down. Okay. Anyway, so here for the face-off, we get 4-9. That is going to left defenseman visitor Ed Van Impe here with the puck. Don't take a penalty up to the 10-minute mark. And I should note here, X marks the spot at 11:36. So with a 4-6 there for Van Impe, why do I smell another penalty? Because there is one. So Boston, they're up by a goal, but plagued by penalty trouble here. Let's see if Van Impe is going alone. Well, it's no delay. And with the 3-9, with the odd 9, yes, so Van Impe is going to be a 5-on-3 here. Good opportunity for Chicago to get even in this one. And we'll get the time of this penalty is 12-7, so 19 seconds. So at 9:55, 23 seconds after Ken Hodge took a penalty, Ed Van Impe is going to join him in the box there for 2 minutes while I update the penalties here to indicate a pair to Ken Hodge and a pair to Ed Van Impe. And Okay, let's see here. We got Ted Green. I guess we go back to Bobby Orr and Bob Baum for the time being. And I'm not too worried again about they have to rest for 3 time sequences. It'll all work out in the end. These guys logged a little more ice time back in the day anyway. Not as much as in 1925 as the players of that era. But so anyway, the only non-vacant position now. How am I going to do this? I think I will still look to. Actually, I'm going to look to Westfall. He will even take the draw. And so what I will do, I know he's not in the center position, but I'm just going to assume. And again, where I don't have any other GMs, I'm not as concerned about, if I make a little mistake, oh well. It's going to be a 5-7 here off the face-off, and so that means visitor right defenseman with the puck here. So do I have everything? No, that's right. I need to do this. I don't need to, but it would probably benefit me to do that. So, okay. So, Bob on here with the puck. And after 10-24 there, Bond now with it, trying to on the penalty kill here. Bond on the kill, and he's turned it over and then some. So, 6 left defenseman there, Pat Stapleton. Stapleton here at 10:48, looking to the 6-6 on Stapleton's card. And double checking there, Stapleton's been intimidated off the puck, but to the vacant position, so we'll give it back to Stapleton. And here at 11-12, Stapleton, we have a 1-8 again this time. I think the 1-8, so again, we're having the same thing happen. This time, however, it's Bond who's able to wrest it away, and we're going to go back to a 5-4 here with the 4-6 there on Bond's card. These white 6s, so Bond's going to take another penalty. Wow, they're in all kinds of trouble here at Chicago Stadium. Bond with the 6-6, that just means a straight 2-minute minor for Bond as well. So they were about to go back to 5-4 and even 5-5. They're looking at, we'll be 5-3 for 24 seconds is what they will be looking at here. So let's, we'll get the exact time here again. We're looking at, let's see there, 2-10, so 10 seconds. We're looking at 11:22 here, the time of Bond's penalty. And so Bond back to the box here once more, this time on his lonesome. And it's for a couple of minutes. And so what do? I guess, you know what, Don Ori. It's Don Ori time. Too many. I mean, I guess, no, because, Van Imp is in the box. So there you go. If you didn't think Don Ori would get any ice time, he's going to get some here and now. What I might actually do, come to think of it, with some of the spare players is I might just have them somewhere a little handier. Of course, I'm still figuring out some things as I go. That's inevitable. And so we do this. And Ori's will have to take to the ice here because Bond's headed to the box. Okay, and there was no delay on that or anything like that. So I guess face-off time, it's going to be a 2-8. That is center visitor. Whoops, so we go again. Okay, it's going to be a 1-8, and that is left defenseman visit. Actually, no, power play cancel out. Pat Stapleton here at the 12-minute mark here. Stapleton this time, I look to a 1-6 for Stapleton's sake. And again, the intimidation bars, thanks to Don Ori. Stapleton, wow, I don't know why, actually. Stapleton, basically, I can see him. He keeps carrying it out of the Chicago end, but, quarterbacking the power play here, but really unable to get anything going. So now we have Ed Westfall with it. And we are back to a 5-on-4 here. So we'll assume that Dillabaugh takes to the ice here. And Westfall, he probably will have to look to head off here shortly. So here at 12:24 at Westfall, we look to the 1-3 on his card. The 1-3, and he will actually be able to pass it successfully back to Bobby Orr. I think he's going to head off. Let's go with Hampson and Hickey, actually, to aid with this kill. Where, by the way, I should get Berenson and Walton and those guys out here to back up Chicago as well. We'll say Sanderson's not on there. Bobby Orr is. Don Ori, why not? Maybe actually at this point, come to think of it, Ed Van Imp and Don Ori. Okay. And Chicago as well. Let's put Walton, Berenson, and Kenny Warren out there. I realize I'm doing this a little on the fly. And we'll say Rolf, Palat maybe, and McKinney. McKinney should go to Rolf. We'll do that. So, so Van Imp here, though, with a 5-10. Boston doing a pretty good job of killing here, though, other than taking penalties themselves in the process. The if it's McKenny there, then that does mean that Van Imp will be able to pass successfully across to Don Ori, eating some time here. I allow passes to be completed for penalty killers. With the 6-6, I'm not doing the automatic turnover. With the 6-6 and the 5. That, however, let's see, what 3 plus 2 equal to or greater than. Don Ori here with a shot, shorthanded. And that's the first dice getting stuck. Ori here with the shot is no good, so terrible power play, though, here for the Blackhawks thus far. And let's see here. We look at Gamble, I guess. Gamble looking to the 1-8. That's going to go actually to Ted Hampson. Hampson here still on the kill. 5-10 for Hampson. And again, because it's McKinney and he can't really defend, that is going to go through. So Hampson here with a shot. Hampson here with a shot. Boston, a goal up and all the momentum. And over to Bruce Gamble, we look here. So we have a 4-10 this time. 4-10 for Gamble is vacant position, so Gamble will hold on to it. Wondering what the heck here. 24 more seconds of man advantage time. 5-5 in the face-off. Home center, Red Berenson. And finally, Chicago, an opportunity to try to create something, still down only by 1, where they will be able to. So Berenson here with a shot on goal. Chicago's first in a while. 5-6 even on the power play. That won't suffice. And to Favela we look, and we're going to get back to even strength here finally. Let's see how long it lasts this time. I should probably actually keep pawns a little handier. I keep putting them away, but I might need them evidently for a game like this. So, wow, I just lost my Berenson. Oh, yeah, that's right, 2-4-4 on Favela's card, I think, right? Boston's right defenseman. So Ori here with it. He'll look to head off momentarily up to the 14-minute mark here. We go with the 6-11 on Ori's card. Don't be a penalty. H4 turned over automatically. So right wing, we'll assume as well in the interim that Chicago is going to look to usher in a change. It's been a while now for Ballone. McGregor and Nesterenko will give Nesterenko possession. We'll go back to Stapleton and Marat here, 5-5. Ori probably won't see any more ice time for a little while. Let's go back to the Bobs for the Boston defense. And as well, you know what? They haven't had much ice time in this period, so Esposito, Busick, and Hodge. We'll see how long it lasts this time. And so here at the 14-minute mark, up to 14-24, Nesterenko here with the 1-3, and that's turned over to 4 left defenseman Bobby Orr here at 14:48. Bobby Orr with the 2-11. And that's going to be all. So he's unable to get a shot through. Back the other way with it now. It's going to be Nesterenko once more. Here we are 15 minutes into the period. Nesterenko 6-7. Pass bonus of 1. They have it. So Nesterenko here will wind up and tee off. And Nesterenko 2-4. That can't be blocked. 2-4. That's in range. Over to Favela to make another big stop like he did right off the bat in this game. Favela with the 3-3. Eric Nesterenko has tied the game here for the Chicago Blackhawks. Not clapping because I'm not a Bruins fan. Actually, tabletop hockey, if nothing else, has made me kind of a Bruins fan. But I like a good competitive hockey game. And so here in this narrative, Eric Nesterenko, he has scored. He has tied the game here. And toward the end of the first period, let's get the time of the goal. Nesterenko here, 9 seconds at 14:57. And Nesterenko, I might just put Nest period. It's a 1-1 game now. And assisting on Nesterenko's goal, where I just do the 1 drop instead of 2. It's going to be a 1-9. That is going to be the highest and lowest. The highest here is Dave Ballone, and the lowest is Joe Marat. So Nesterenko from Ballone and Marat at 14:57. Assist for Ballone, assist for Marat. And also, I got to put that -2 by Bill Plager, so I don't forget that. Yeah, because that's for the game. So, 1-1 hockey game here. Anyway, 48 seconds. We'll leave on who we have on. 4-7, that is left wing, home left wing, Dave Ballone here with it. And 15:36 here, Ballone now with 2-4, 2-4 for Ballone. And that's turned over to 5, center, Phil Esposito. Esposito up to the 16-minute mark. Esposito here with a 2-8. And Esposito 2-8, shot on goal automatically for Phil. Phil 5-7, not a good shot. And over to Gamble we look. Okay, 6-4 here. 6-4 right defenseman Gilles Marat. So I think this will give Boston's defense a chance to change. And Chicago, let's go back actually to Hall Makita and Angotti for the final couple. And I think Boston. I was tempted to double shift them, but I think in this case they'll want to counter with their defensive forwards as soon as they can. One more roll here, Murat's card. We look to the 4-5 and the D5, so that goes 2-5 left defense from Van Imp. That will give Dillabo, Cullen, and Westfall an opportunity here. And so Van Imp here with it up to 16:48. Oh yeah, it's not the final 2 minutes of the period. With a 1-3 there for Van Imp, H5, it goes 2-3. Lou Angotti here with possession, trying to exit Chicago's end with a 6-8. 6-8, we have a penalty to Lou Angotti. I mean, Boston sure had enough of them earlier in the period, so why not? Angotti, let's see if he's the only one. Angotti with the 6-8 again, so he is. And it's just going to be him for 2 minutes here, actually. So Boston finally to the power play. That will give Esposito, Hodge, and Busick the ice time. I think I'll go straight to them. Bobby Orr on the point. And should the puck go to Bond, we will maybe Sanderson's the point man. Yeah, Sanderson with his 24 goals. Just 4 power play goals. Yeah, still though. Well, no, hold on. Bill Hickey, 12 power play goals. You learn something new every day. So Bill Hickey is going to be the point man here along with Bobby Orr here for the power play. Chicago, meanwhile, Stapleton and Marauder mid-shift. And Angotti's good defensively. And Hull as well would kill sometimes. So maybe at least for part of a shift, what we do is just exclude Mikita. 14 penalty minutes in 72 games. That amazes me. Mikita has got to be the most amazing story in the history of hockey for going from someone who lived in the penalty box to winning a Lady Byng trophy. Such an amazing story in the NHL's history. Anyway, with the 6-10, I didn't say, was it delayed? No, it wasn't delayed. With the 6-10 here, we're going to get it to right defenseman. So it is going to go to Bill Hickey, actually. I'll roll and look at Hickey's card here at 17:36. I didn't get the time of the penalty either. Hickey with a 3-2 for Hickey. And that's going to be turned over automatically. I'm pretty sure even being shorthanded, that won't matter. The condition is still that they have to be home. So 4. Whoops, I should have taken another look there at Hickey's card. Actually, it's Angotti with the puck conveniently. But time of the penalty, a little after the fact now. Let's go 5-2. So that is at 16:53. It's Angotti to the box for a pair for Chicago. All right. Angotti with 4 minutes now. Oh, did I say Angotti? Did he have the penalty? Yes, what am I doing? He can't kill. Sorry, those of you who've realized that minutes ago. Nestorenko comes out. McGregor does not. So Nestorenko. So that puck goes to Nestorenko. 3. That'd be 3-2 on Nestorenko's card, or was that the roll for Hickey? That was Hickey's roll was Hickey's roll. So okay, Nestorenko with possession. Wow. Oops. All right. So Nestorenko here with a 6-9. Let's see here. That's definitely turned over, and then some, doesn't matter. So right wing Ken Hodge here with it. And here the 18-minute mark, Hodge. I have to remember now that Boston's in the power play. I'm already not used to them being on it. With the 6, let me see here. I don't think so. 13, but then you have 2 stars. No, so that's going to go the way of Eric Nestorenko. Nestorenko here at 18:24, final 2 minutes to play here in the period. 5-7 Nestorenko. And let's see, pass bonus. That will equate to a shot. I'm pretty sure shorthanded. That would still... Oh, no, that's an automatic interception. Ups. So we'll use the red one there. So that's right. I should have known. I'm too generous to the penalty killers. So it's going to be a 4-8 here for Bill Hickey. Hickey with a 4-8. He might be hurt. Hickey might be hurt. Defensive face-off, and we have to check for an injury. No, Hickey's going to be perfectly fine, so we'll leave him out there. And he's just upset. And on the face-off with the 6-7, that is to the visitor left defenseman. That'd be Bobby Orr, up to 18:48 now. And 6-10 for Orr. 6-10. That's going to be a shot on goal there for Bobby. Shot on goal for Bobby. 5-2. Not in range here, even on the power play. Over to Bruce Campbell. We look. And we have a 3-9 here for Gamble, which is going to be right wing Ken Hodge here with the final 24 seconds of the man advantage. We looked at the 6-9 for Hodge. 6-9 and a 7. That is actually, oh, that's right. I have to look at the PK for. I didn't do that before. But 7 and 8, no, that's one greater. So that means turned over to left wing Dave Ballone, and we're back to 5-on-5. I think, again, because they didn't get much ice time, they're going to stay out there. We will assume, and actually, Baum will come on and take Hickey's place, and maybe they will change out their defense. And after Ballone plays the puck, whatever, it's 48 seconds. So we get a 1-5 here for him with the 6. And that means that he, hold on. Actually, no, Ballone will have a shot. So Dave Ballone shot on goal, 6-11, actually blocked, no shot registered. The puck goes to 2, left wing, Bobby Orr. And that was in 1936. So here to complete 20 minutes, Orr with the 6-8. And shot if home, turned over if not. So after 20 minutes of play, we have a 1-1 hockey game here between Boston and Chicago. Other than for a sip, I don't really think I need to do a whole lot. I guess I could add up shots on goal. We had 3, 4, 5. We had 7 for the Boston Bruins in the single goal. And we had 4, 5, just 6 for Chicago. Not many shots in that opening frame. A couple of bad power plays will do that to you. So anyway, 7-6 here are the shots on goal. But we have a 1-1 hockey game. So, okay, starting for the second period, Boston looks good. Chicago, maybe they'll try something a little different here. Maybe, having that last change or whatever. Let's go with the Berenson line here to start things off and just see what happens. So yeah, after one period of play, it's a 1-1 hockey game. And we get here a 4-9 to start things off there. The 4-9, that's going to be left defenseman Bobby Orr here with possession. Bobby Orr here, or at the 24 with the 5-6. Of course, he takes a penalty. Or no, 5-7. I'm glad I double-checked. Sometimes I can't add. It's never intentional. 5-7, quite a different outcome, though. A shot with a rebound. Shot with a rebound there, or the initial shot. But again, maybe the rebound is more what he's looking for here, just trying to put it on net, looking to shoot and crash. So that's not in range to the 5. We look here back to Johnny Busick, looking to clear on a 7 with the 4-11. And actually, they're looking to clear on a 6, unable to do it. Busick will follow up here. Busick will follow up here with a 1-12. That's got to be in range for him. It definitely is. This is the second period, though, isn't it? I should be using a different color. Let's go red for Orr's shot and red for Busick. So Boston here applying pressure early. Onus is on Gamble. Gamble looking to the 5-8. Gamble's made a big stop, and he's going to hold on to it. So that's Gamble's actually first big stop of the night here in the second period, at least on record that I have. And we're going to get a face-off in Chicago's end here. No, we're still only at 24. That's right, with a 2-7 on the draw. That means home left defenseman Stapleton. And Stapleton here, we have a 3-6 that is going to be pass to 6. Right wing Stapleton up to Kenny Warren. I know we were at 48 there. Now we're up to a minute 12 with a 2-6 there for Warren. Automatically back to Murad, up to Ken Warren again here. Minute 36 now. Warren this time the 2-4. And that's going to be lost. And to Bob Bonnet goes here. So up to 2 minutes. Bond here, 5-8. And that's just going to be a face-off. A convenient time to change lines. So I don't know that Chicago's second line worked out so well there against Boston's first. Let's see now, line 1 for Chicago and line 2 for Boston. We'll see how that works out. So we get a face-off here at the 2-minute mark in the neutral zone, 1-6, and that is left wing at home. Bobby Hull, 2:24, Hull, 2:10, and that's going to be a shot on goal for Bobby Hull, and then some. Bobby Hull with the 4-8-7, right, 4-7. Right, that's what 5 + 2 equals. So it's to Doug Favell here. Favell, 5-12. Favell, 5-12. And so Van Em collects it, unable to exit the zone. Angotti takes it away here at 2:48 with the 3-7. And that is, let's see, that is going to be a shot for Angotti. 3-7 shot for Angotti. 6-6, not blocked, not in range. This time, let's see if Favell can control the rebound. 6-9. No, Angotti here actually conveniently with it. Once more here, 6-7 Chicago keeping the pressure on 6-7. And again, it's going to be a shot for Angotti. Angotti this time with a 2-7. Still not quite in range. That goes to some more shots on goal here in the early going after a period with few of them. 6-6 this time, so Favel actually will hold on, which makes sense. He was pretty busy in that sequence. So we get a 6-7 this time. That means left defenseman. So finally trying to exit the zone with it, Ed Van Imp here. And let's see, 1-7, 1-7, PF3, interception and a shot on goal for Bobby Hall. Interception and a shot on goal for Hall. Hall doesn't get good wood on it there with a 6-10. But Favel, he's getting a workout here early, 6-5 for Favel. And to right wing Bill Hickey this time, however. Boston, the defensive coverage up to 4 minutes now with the 4-7 there for Hickey. 5-7 rather for Hickey. Same outcome either way. We're looking for a pass bonus of 3, and we don't have it. So with the puck now, Stan Mikita. And we'll look to get a line change in here. Let's go to Colin Dillabaugh and Ed Westfall for the Bruins. Stapleton and Marat will take to the ice here once more as well. And so Mikita at 4:24. Mikita look to the 2-6. And shot if home. Stan Mikita before exiting here. Mikita with the 5. That's not a 5-3, but a 5-4. So he'll head off there. And Favel, we looked at Favel. I think Oren Bond come back on. And Favel 2-7, we look to for him. So it's actually Stapleton here with possession. And they're going to go with, I guess, let's go with Malone, McGregor, and Nestorenko here as well to counteract. And then Pat Stapleton here now with it, the 2-7. That's right, I have to roll again here. So 48 here, Stapleton 1-8 and turned over 5. That's left defenseman Bobby Orr. Okay, here at 5:12 Orr, we have a 4-9 for Bobby Orr. And again, Orr unable to do anything with it. Dave Malone here with it here at 5:36 with the 6-4, the 6-4, and the P2. A lot of intimidation here, a lot of pucks being... These teams are doing a good job intimidating one another. And up to the 6-minute mark we go here just before getting in the line change. Ed Westfall with a 6-8. And Westfall, he's unable to get a shot. He's not as strong on the road. Eric Nestorenko here with it. And that's going to Boston will put on their top line here. Busick, Esposito, and Ken Hodge. And Stapleton and Marat will head off here. And then we'll look to change Boston's defense after Nestorenko rolls here. 6:24, 4:12. Different period than the first so far. That's turned over automatically to 4 left defensemen. We'll assume oncoming defenseman Ed Van Imp. Right? Yes, hopefully. And... yes, so here we go here, and that's right too. They're going to let's go back actually the top line. That whole line 2 against line 1 didn't work out too well, so another shift for Mikita, Hall, and Angotti oncoming. 6-8 here for Van Imp. Why do I smell a penalty? No, but he might be hurt. He might be hurt. No, he isn't. Van Imp is fine. We get a face-off here at the 6:48 with the 5-7 face-off in Boston's end. Right defenseman Ted Green with it, looking to leave Boston zone here at 7:12. 6-4 for Ted Green, and that's intercepted, and it's a shot on goal for Angotti. Angotti with the shot, 4-6. That's his third of the period. And over to Favel we go. We have a 2-5. That is left wing. Left wing John Busick here, 7:36. Busick here with the 3-9, and he might be hurt also. What does this remind me of? The last time I rolled out a full game of Bones is exactly what it reminds me of. Chicago can't intimidate. Busick is fine. I should assume that automatically. I don't know, because it could have been the 1 and the 0. So no, I will do a separate roll. I don't like wasting rolls, though. So I like being economical, I guess, when it comes to my rolling. With the left wing here, visitor has the puck. That is John Busick. And it's up to the 8-minute mark here. Busick with the 3-4. And let's see, can he complete the pass? Indeed, he can to center Phil Esposito. Boston's defense will head off Chicago. Let's get Berenson's line back out there. And Esposito here once more here at 8:24. And Esposito 1-6 is actually a shot automatically for Phil. 6-11. Is it blocked? No, it isn't. It's a shot, and it's not a good one. So he'll head off over to a Gamble. We go. Let's get Boston's second line out there as well. The Sanderson line. 6-9 on Gamble's car. We look to right wing, actually. Bill Hickey oncoming. And Hickey here at 8:48. And Hickey with a 2-7. That is going to be turned over to 6, left wing Mike Walton. And let's see here. Walton, we have a 1-5 for Walton. Shot on goal at home. Walton is home. 2-11. 2-11, that's blocked, actually. It doesn't register. And, oh, I was supposed to look at the red. I hope it was a 2. I'm going to give it to 2. Right wing Bill Hickey. Up to 9:36 here. I should actually clear off some of that debris as well. These are penalties from the period prior. So, okay, so Bill Hickey here with it, looking to the 3-9 for Hickey's sake. And 3-9 and 6. No, Hickey with the shot on goal here. Hickey with the 3-3. That is also blocked, though. Blocked to center Red Berenson. And, wow, I have to be careful of that, actually. I think that was at 9:36, because I think. Watch me, maybe I'm playing an 18 or a 22-minute period here. 1-2 there on Red Berenson's card, though. P4 and the 4, 2-4. No, that's going to be turned over to 4 center, Derek Sanderson. And I think we'll look to change here. And let's get, let's just go back to Malone, McGregor, and Nestorenko. Still a 1-1 hockey game here. Both teams have to be careful of trying to do anything too eccentric. So Sanderson here, we're halfway through the game, getting us to 10:24. If I've done everything correctly, I hope I have. Anyway, 5-6 here at D7. That's going to be a shot for Sanderson just before he heads off. That'd be Sanderson's first of the night, and it looks like he's still just getting warmed up here with that 6-6. So that's going to be a save that Gamble can handle easily. Bruce Gamble, now we look 2-7. Gamble, it goes back to left defenseman. I think that the defenseman will be able to head off in the meantime, though. Oren Bonner on ice. And so I think here now, you got to go back to Dillabow, Cullen, and Ed Westfall. So not going with the air conditioner this time means that you might hear my neighbors. Screamy, some of them are, but I mean, I'm pretty boisterous myself, so I guess I belong here. Bobby Orr here up to 10:48. Let's see here, 3-9. 3-9 is 7, and that means that Orr unable to get anything through. So right defenseman Gilles Marat here at 11-12, looking to the 5-8 here for Marat in the P4. He'll be able to get it to 6, right defenseman. So back up to Nestorenko, back to Gilles Marat here at 11:36. Marat. And Marat this time, that is 2-4. Right wing, so Marat to Nestorenko, to Marat to Nestorenko. Give and go back and forth here at the 12-minute mark. 3-3. And that is going to be, so he shoots wide of the net. It's collected by Bob Bond. And we'll look to usher in a change here, Chicago's defense. I think Esposito comes back on the ice now along with Hodge and Busick. And let's do Bond here at 12:24 before he heads off. 4-8 for Bob Bond. And he's, let's see, that's going to be turned over to Dave Ballone. And Ted Green and Van Amp will come on the ice now. No, actually, sorry, not turned over to Ballone. Let's go to, let's go to Bobby Hall. So it's been turned over to Bobby Hall. And we play on here 12:48. Hall here with it, 3-6 at 12:48. 3-6 is going to be a shot with a possible rebound here for Hall. And fourth of the night, third of the period, 6-6. He'll need that rebound. Look to the red 5. Left wing Hall looking to clear on an 8, however. With the 2-11, able to clear on the 8. So over to 6. Left wing John Busick here at 13-12. Busick, 2-2 here. Johnny Busick, 2-2. Oh, penalty of 2 or below, but it's a 4. It's just turned over, though. Center, Stan Mikita now, 13:36. Mikita, 4-11. And that's going to be a pass to left wing Bobby Hall. Hall here with it at the 14-minute mark. Hall with a 1-5. That's another shot automatically. Hall had 364 shots in 71 games. So he's got 5 in this game. And almost right on pace already. Anyway, that's not in range. Over to Favel. We look here. We have a 6-8 for Favel. And that means Favel actually will hold on to it. We're going to change everyone out here. Berenson will take to the ice. Sanderson will take back to the ice. And we'll get the top defense units out there as well. Do I want to give anybody different a shift? I don't think so. Again, this is the first game. Teams, I think, before they start looking to maneuver and change lineups too much, they want to see how things are going. And I mean, so far, so good here. Really, neither side can complain. This is a face-off in Boston's end. I don't care. I changed the lines anyway. It's going to be a 1-5. So it will be visitor center here. Derek Sanderson with it. Here at the 14:24 mark, Derek Sanderson, 6-7. And let's see, I do need a 2 there. So 1, yes. Hopefully I didn't turn that over. I got to be careful about that. It's a habit. I've mentioned it before. So Sanderson over to Hampson. He collects it in the slot now. Shot on goal here for Sanderson. And not a great shot against Sanderson. What I said earlier about he's evidently still getting warmed up here, shaking off some off-season rust here. We go to the 5-8, and that means face-off is what it means. So we get a face-off this time in Chicago's end, and that's going to be a 6-8 there in the draw, which will give it to Hampson trying to keep on the pressure here. +2 to his end scores at 14:48, 5-7 for Hampson. That's a shot with a possible rebound. Ted Hampson with a 1-7 rebound might not be needed. What will be needed here is a big save from Bruce Gamble. Gamble, I looked at the 1-9 and Gamble's, and he's done it too. Gamble, left defenseman. Oh, wait, that's right. So rebound, so potentially to Derek Sanderson. So big save there and looking to clear because that was a shot in range. Looking to clear on a 3-11 with the 7, which is actually a straight 7. Oh, and they needed 3-12 or under, so they are able to clear it. So it goes to 3 right wing Kem Wareham here at the up to the 15-12 mark now. Kem Wareham with the 2-7. Warren with the 2-7, and we need a pass bonus of 5. We don't have it. Left defenseman Bobby Orr here at 15:36, or with the 5-7, and that's another shot with a possible rebound. We got a trend going here now. Or 5-7, that's his 4th of the night. And let's see here. So 2, we look left defenseman, or looking to take the rebound, but looking to clear, definitely clear. Right wing Kem Wareham here with it again. 16 minutes now. Wareham 1-9. And that's going to be turned over. He's intimidated. He's knocked off the puck there by Bob Bond. He's going to head off the ice as a result. And I guess we'll get below McGregor and Nesterenko back on there as well. And let's see. Yeah, we'll just do a full change here. Let's go to Dillabout, Cullen, and Ed Westfall there for Boston. And Bob Bond here with it now. 16:24 here for Bond. We look to the 4-5. And that's going to be actually a face-off in the neutral zone. He'll head off. And let's just play on here. No reason to overanalyze it. 5-4 is left defenseman here. Visitor on, yeah, because no Makita cancel out. So here, 48, that's a 2-6 there for Van Imp, which means P3, which means he gets the pass through to 6 left wing. Bob Dillabout through the neutral zone. Dillabout now over the blue line, trying to gain the zone here with a 4-9. Dillabout. And that's turned over here. Dillabout not quite as strong on the road. Eric Nesterenko here at 17:36. Nesterenko 3-7. 3-7 shot and possible rebound. Nesterenko 4-7. Nesterenko, who had the goal earlier. But let's see. Oh, the red 2. Sorry, that did say a red 2. I saw that said a red 2. So they're looking to roll for the follow-up, but can we clear in an 8? We can. So to 1 right defenseman, Ted Green. Here, final 2 minutes of play in the second period. We have a 4-10. 4-10 there. That's going to go to left wing Dave Long. And so I think Boston, let's see here, final shift of the second. Let's get Busick, Esposito, and Hodge back out there. And Balone with it here. One more roll for him. And at 18:24 here, we have a 1-3 for Balone. And that means it goes to 4 left defenseman Van Imp. He heads off. Let's get Hull, Makita, and Gotti back out there. Okay, Van Imp. Van Imp here. Team 48, 2-5. That is also turned over. 4 right defenseman. Good defensive game here in the second period, other than those shots and rebounds, of course. 2-9, last minute of play here in the second period with a 2-9. That's going to be a penalty. There hadn't been any penalties all period, and Gilles Marat put a stop to that. It's not delayed. 4-8. That's going to be a straight 2-minute minor to Gilles Marat here late in the second in this tied game. So what I will do actually to indicate that it's going to be up to about 1:12 here in the third period, I'll do that. And Marat here will get the exact time of his infraction. 1-7. So that is, it doesn't matter too much anyway. We're going to say at 18:55 the exact time of Marat's penalty. And Gotti had 2 minutes. Marat had, oh wait, this is the second. That's right. I got to note that this is period 2 and not period 1. So Marat to the box for a pair. Give him a couple. And other than that, a pretty nondescript period here. Some good defense, some good goaltending. And they've made saves on at least one shot in range. I do forget sometimes to mark that because, I'm trying to go fast. Just fast enough here. We get a 1-7 here in the face-off. So home right wing with it. That's right, too. So Murat, we'll just take him off. Makita, let's go Halle and Gotti here for the final 48 seconds. Maybe I'll think about it more during the intermission. And for Boston, however, they want to load up. Orr is definitely coming back on. And should it go to the right defenseman, I'll choose another forward, probably Hickey. Okay, I did say right defenseman, right? I did say right defenseman, I think. If not, sorry, I've made a mistake. 2-3 here with it. Palat 2-3 turns it over anyway. No biggie. So Busick here, that was the ninth. So the final 24 seconds here, Busick with a 1-8. 1-8, that's going to be a shot for Busick in the power play here at the tail end of 2. And Busick with a 5-7, that's not even in his power play range. So that's it there for 40 minutes. I think... I don't know. They are tied. I don't know. Do you preserve and protect or do you push forward? I think probably here to begin period 3, they will go with. And actually here, maybe this is where is he? This is maybe where Bill Plager gets some rare ice time instead of Pierre Palat here for the penalty kill. We'll start with Dale Rolfe. Why not? And let's go to what happened there. Did I take out Bruce McGregor also? I think I did. So McGregor, I mean, he's not going to play. It'll be Belone, Nesterenko, and because we could play McGregor on the right side, but we're going to leave him at center. Belone, Nesterenko, and Bill Plager and Dale Rolfe. And for Boston, again, if it goes to Bob Bond, I'll just give it to Bill Hickey. So let's start here for the third and final period of play here. Still 1-1 after 2, tight hockey game. It's going to be center, vacant is what it's going to be. 3-8. That is right defense and power play. So, Bill Hickey. 24 seconds into it, and Bill Hickey looked at the 6-7 here. That is, actually, that's going to be a pass here, being on the power play, back to right defenseman Bob Bond. And, to Hickey to himself eventually. Anyway, at the 48-second mark here, Hickey this time I look 6-9. And 6-9 and a 9. Trying to do the quick math here because we got 7-13 and that's 6 and 2 or 8. So no, it's going to be Hickey with a shot on goal. Actually, 6-11. That's not a great shot. In fact, it is blocked. It is blocked into red 4. It goes to right wing here, Eric Nesterenko. And Nesterenko here, final 24 seconds here. We looked at the 2-2 for Nesterenko. He's turned it over. They won't have time to get the shot off Bobby Orr. I think I'll leave on who I have on here. Baum will take... what am I trying to say here? He will take Bill Hickey's place. And so... we'll roll once here for Orr up to a minute 36. Let's see here. Orr with the 2-5. And the D8, so that means actually shot on goal for Bobby Orr here. Let's use a different color for period 3. Orr with the first shot of the frame, and Orr with the 6-5 nowhere near. So I guess to gamble we look. I'm assuming in the meantime that Chicago's probably, I might do a little more than 2 minutes this time. Maybe Chicago will, let's put the Barons and Walton line on here. No. They do have to come off, though, eventually, if I'm being fair about this, I think. 5-6 for Gamble. That is face-off. Okay. That gives me time to take a breather, take a sip, and sort this out. So I think, again, even though we're 24 seconds shy, I'm just going to make some changes here. Plager will head off. Murat is out of the box. And I guess let's give the Sanderson line one more go against Chicago's top line, see how they do. So we get a face-off here in Chicago's end. We have a 3-7. That is home left wing Bobby Hall. Hall up to the 2-minute mark with the 3-8. And shot automatically here. Whoa, dear, for Hall. Shot automatically. They're jammed. But again, this is where I don't have any other GMs. They get jammed. Oh, well, so what? 1-8 there for Bobby Hall. 1-8 means that Hall has finally put a shot in range, his 6th of the night. So it's up to Favell here to try to keep this game tied. Doug Favell looking to the 4-8 on his card. He's done it. Favell gloves it and holds on to it. The puck does not cross the line. Favell with another big stop here. Boston liking the addition of Favell right now to their roster. I'd say the crowd erupts, but they are in Chicago, so probably some collective groaning here at Chicago Stadium. And we're 2 minutes into it, but again, I'm just gonna keep everyone on who I have on here. We have a 6-3 here, and that means left defenseman. But Mikita will be able to. Oh no, A against A. No, he won't. Okay, so just double checking there. After all that, Pat Stapleton here has it, and so 224 here, Stapleton. 6-9 for Stapleton is going to be another face-off. Actually, this one in the neutral zone. We get a 6-10 on that draw, so right defenseman. This time we're ignoring the A, but this time it'll be Ted Green here with possession here. So up to 248, Ted Green, 2-9. And he's not going to be able to do anything with it here. Bobby Hull with it once more. So we're at 312 now. Hull with the 5-5. And Hull dangerous with the 5-5. Here we go. Hull with a 1-7. Hull again. He thinks he's found something here, a weakness in Favell that he can exploit. Over to Favell. We look with the 6-10. 6-10 and Favell stones him. Ted Green collects the rebound. Doug Favell is on fire here for the Boston Bruins in the third period, trying to keep this game tied. And so Ted Green, let's see now if they can carry off the momentum of that here at 3:36. Ted Green with the 2-2. And they can't, they're not, there's no intimidating Ted Green. Ted Green feeds it up to Derek Sanderson, sends it to Sanderson. Sanderson here with a 5-3. A 5-3 and a 10. We're looking here. Derek Sanderson will have a shot on goal. Derek Sanderson with a 4-9. And I didn't take shots in the second period, actually. So Sanderson with a 4-9. And that's going to bother me now, actually, me being me. So over to Gamble. We look with the 3-2, and he gets it to Stapleton. And we're looking to get a line change. And shots on goal in the second period were 9-8 Chicago, so they are tied at 15 apiece after two. A relatively conservative game here, a defensive one at that. Stapleton with the puck, so I think that'll give Boston a chance to change the defense at least. And Chicago, I think the Berenson, Walton Warham line will come on now. Both of these teams need a goal. And Stapleton here up to 424. We have a 2-6 here for Stapleton, so that is going to be turned over because they're not on the power play. Bobby Orr with the puck there. Stapleton heads off ice. Right? Hold on. I think. Anyway, so we're going to... I don't know. They do have to have some ice time in the third period. And no slouch. I mean, you have Cullen, 28 goals. Westfall, 14. So, Orr, and if I'm double shifting him by mistake, sorry. 448 here, Orr with the 4-7, and that's going to go to right defenseman across to Bob Bond. Up to 512 now, Bond with it, Bond with the 211, and that's he's unable to get a shot off. It's turned over to Mike Walton. Walton here at 536, Walton here with the 210, and Walton will have a shot on goal here. Walton with a 1-5. Walton with a 1-5 is in range. Walton looking to collect the go-ahead goal here in period 3. We look to 6-7 on Favell's card. 6-7. He has made the save, but he's given up a rebound. The puck goes to 4. Kem Warham. That is also, I will still count that as a big save for Favell. He's made 4 of them now in the night. Kem Warham here with possession. But I am rolling to clear. The clearing rating is 8. I've rolled a 4-9. It's not knocked down to a 7. So just barely able to clear the puck. That's going to go to Bobby Orr here at the 6-minute mark. Orr now at the 6-minute mark with the 6-7. And that's going to go up to, let's see here, right wing at Westfall. Orr will head off the ice. And I think Stapleton will come on here with Murat. And they will, Westfall has the puck here at 6:24, and we'll look to change some more guys out after that. 4-6 for Westfall, not a penalty, but a D6 that's turned over to Stapleton. Chicago, let's go to Ballone, McGregor, and Nestorenko, and Boston. I think they'll probably actually look to put, let's get 1 against 3 here for the first time this game. Busick, Esposito, and Hodge. So Stapleton here at 6:48 with a 1-8. And that's going to be turned over to center. Phil Esposito, not who you want having it right now at this juncture, with a 3-4 there for Esposito. That is going to be a shot for Phil Esposito. Esposito, his third shot in the night. More and more are getting in range here. But and that's going to be screened and not blocked. So that's definitely in range. And then some over to Gamble. We look. Gamble with the 2-7 on his card. And Phil Esposito has scored the go-ahead goal here in period 3. Gee, what do I do first? So Esposito here with a 2-1. I guess that was a mistake. There you go. The very second that Chicago has their line 3 on there up against Boston's line 2. And lo and behold, Boston now taking a 2-1 lead here. So Esposito, who has assisted on his goal? What time was it? It is Esposito. 1-5. We're looking here 3-2. So not the highest. We exclude Busick, but Hodge and Green. So Esposito from Hodge and Green. And the time of the goal is 7:05 in the third period. So Esposito here in period 3. We've not had any penalties or anything like that so far. But it's 7:05. It is Phil Esposito from, I said, Hodge and Green. And we have a 2-1 hockey game. Suddenly late here for Boston. That's right. There was no score in the second period there. 1-1, 0-0. Okay, Esposito, Hodge, who doesn't have a shot yet, Ted Green. Green has 2 assists on the night. So your scoring leader, your scoring race leader very early in this project by way of his pair of assists is Ted Green, a regular Nicholas Lidstrom. Let's leave on, let's leave on who we have on. 6-8, let's see, 6-8. What am I doing? I'm looking in the wrong place altogether. That means a visitor here, left wing, John Busick. I might regret that for Chicago's sake. Chicago Blackhawks fans might not be too happy with me. 2-8. That's going to be a shot on goal for Busick. Busick with the 1-7. That wouldn't have mattered anyway. The D8 is a D8. Even if I had... that wouldn't have mattered at all. So Busick here with a 1-7, the shot on goal in range. Over to Gamble rather. We look at that. Gamble makes a big save though. So Gamble's keeping it tight here, and that's at least his second big save of the night. And the puck is going instead to 2-9. Yeah, to center Bruce McGregor here at the 8-minute mark. Try not to turn it over here. 2-5 for Bruce McGregor. That's a shot automatically the other way off the momentum of that big stop into 2-8. Not quite in McGregor's range. His first shot on goal of the night. So it goes over to Favel. Let's see here. 8 minutes into the third period. 3-6 in Favel's card. He holds onto it. So convenient for me and for a line change. Let's go Sanderson, Hampson, and Hickey again. Let's go with Chicago needs a goal. Walton, Barron. I'm looking at Tommy Williams actually, but I think Berenson, Warham, and Walton will suffice, and we'll do this. Somehow these got crossed, but oh well. Rolf and Palat, and he held on to it right. So face off in Boston's end. We have a 2-11 and left defenseman here. They're actually neutralized there. The cancel outs. So Bobby Orr here with it at 8:24. Orr with a 4:10. And that is 4-7. No, shot for Orr. 4-8. Or he's got a handful of them. He has a half dozen of them. And Bruce Gamble. Gamble now with a 6-7. That's a rebound actually. Back to Bob Bond. But can they clear? They can't clear. So Bond with a shot on goal. Wouldn't it be something if he scored? Bob Bond, that's his first of the night. Boston now just trying to keep it away from their own net. And over to Gamble. Let's see, this time 3-8 for Gamble. And he's going to hold on to it this time. Yes, we just leave everyone on that's on. So 6-9. That is center home, Red Berenson. Berenson 8:48. Berenson 6:10. And 14 shot, Red Berenson. Red Berenson with a 1-6 here. Could we have another tie game? That's up to Doug Favell at this point. So Favell scramble, 6-5 for Favell. He gets the job done. Favell has the goods here. That's 5 saves and shots in range for Doug Favell. And 4 of them have come in the third period. Favell has been huge here in the third period. That's to right wing Bill Hickey, actually. And we play on here 9 minutes, 12 seconds in. We have the 1-2 on Bill Hickey. And that's going to go to 2 left defenseman Dale Rolf up to 9:36 here. 3-7 here for Rolf. And that will be an interception and a shot on goal for, once again, Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr quite busy here in this one. That's another 4-8 that didn't work the time before. It's not going to work here. Other than to eat time, 1-12 for Gamble. Right wing Bill Hickey. Good shift here for Boston all of a sudden. 2-7. Good second half of one anyway. And 3, so center Hickey unable to get the shot off. Chicago collects it. Berenson will look to exit the zone. Boston, again, now they're looking to protect a lead. Of course, Ed Westfall will take to the ice. Ted Green, Ed Van Imp. And Stapleton's going to come on as well, and then Berenson will roll. Let's see here, 10-24, Berenson 3-11, and that's going to be a shot for Berenson. Shot for Berenson, 3-4, not quite. No cigar there. So his third of the night, he heads off over to Favell. We have a 2-10, and that is left wing oncoming. I think we got to go back to Bobby Hall. Okay. Hall here at 10:48. Now it's going to be Chicago's 1 against Boston's 3. So Hall here 2-8. Chicago with the last change there. Hall with the shot automatically in a 1-2. Here we go. 3-4 on Doug Favell. 3-0, and Favell can't quite do it. He's held off so many, but finally here, apropos, I guess, we get Bobby Hall. Just his 8th shot of the night. What does that give him? Like a 12.5% shooting percentage. Bobby Hall has scored here to tie the game at 2, and let's see here. Get the time first, actually. 23 seconds, so at 10:47 there, 3 minutes and 42 seconds after Phil Esposito scores, Bobby Hall ties it once more. A lot of this game has been tied. And assisting on the goal here, let's get the 1 blue and the 2 white. And so that's going to be a 6-5 here for the assist. That is going to be a 6-5 and a 3-2. That excludes Angotti. That will mean Makita and Stapleton will assist on Hall's goal. And Stapleton as well. Chicago's first goal was Bologna Marat from Nestorenko. So a couple of assists here in period 3. Stapleton with 1, Makita with the other. And a lot of shots there by Bobby Hall. Anyway, let's have a face-off here at center ice, I guess. I don't know if this were real. I'm going to leave on who I have on. Because, again, this is a good line defensively for Boston. They normally need that. Hall would have scored that under any circumstances. 1-5 in the draw. That's going to be Ray Cullen here with possession. Cullen has won the draw against Makita. Cullen with a 4-6. That's a shot automatically. Looking to retake the lead here immediately. Cullen, that's his first shot of the night there, but it's not in range. Over to Gamble we look. And let's see here. That is a 3-5-4 Bruce Gamble, which means right wing Lou Angotti here at 11:36. Angotti 3-12. And that's turned over to 5. Left defenseman Ed Van Imp here at the 12-minute mark. Van Imp with a 1-4 PF1 interception and a shot on goal for left wing Bobby Hall. What has Ed Van Imp done? Oh, he's okay. Bailed out there. Hall didn't get a good shot off. And Van Imp got a little lucky. I can't give a Hall shot to Van Imp, though. That would just be improper. And so Hall here over to Favell we go. Hall's going to look to leave the ice now. Little tired. Favell 3-7. That is going to be a face-off. That'll give him the chance. I think still you got to go with the line 3 here once more. And Nestorenko got the goal. So I don't know, but maybe probably what you do here, maybe you do look to get Tommy Williams out there instead of Nestorenko. Should it go to Nestorenko, I'll look at Williams. Should it go to McGregor, I might even look to McKinney, actually. Maybe that's what I'll do. And then we'll say, yeah, okay. I'll try to remember that. And we'll say Balone, McKinney, and Tommy Williams here. Boston at the same time, they should look to change. I'm going to double shift Stapleton and Marat. And that's right, though. I'm still treating Chicago as if they're down, and they're not. Let's counteract with the Sanderson line here, I think, with Hampson and Hickey, just to get some different matchups going. We get a 6-5 here. That is left wing. That is Dave. Yes, I did say Balone would play with the puck here at 12:24. And 5-8 there for Balone. 5-8 is going to be turned over, actually, ultimately. Bill Hickey here with it now. And Hickey here at 12:48. We have a 3-6, and that's going to be a shot with a possible rebound there for Hickey. So Hickey with the 2-7, and his range is 2-8, and that's his first shot all night, looking to collect the go-ahead goal. Could even be a game winner if this one gets through with a 2-3 on Gamble's card, and it does. Bill Hickey has scored here for Boston in the third period. Hickey on his first shot of the night. So we're getting a few goals here in succession. Time of this goal is 9 and 12, so 24, actually at 12:48. So at 12:48, Bill Hickey has given Boston the lead here once more. They've had 3 of them this game. They've been unable to hold on to them. So Hickey here, And for the assists we have a 5-7, and that is 5-7. That is just the one assist, and we look high. So Hickey from high means Hickey from Sanderson. Sanderson collecting his first point of this whole thing. And I guess we play on here. I should change the score as well, or the Bruins fans will feel as maybe the Blackhawks fans do by now about me and about this. So we get a face-off here, 6-4. That is left wing, no cancel out. Left wing, Ted Hampson with possession up to 13-12 Hampson. We have a 6-7 for Hampson. And we need a pass bonus. We have it, so Hampson now will fire. Hampson with a 4-7. A lot more shots in the third period, it feels like. So that is over to Gamble. We go. Gamble, he's surrendered 3. I don't think they would change him at any point yet, though. Left defenseman Bobby Orr trying to keep the pressure on here. 13:36, 3-5 for Orr. And Orr might be hurt. Wouldn't that be something? Where have we seen that before? History is where we've seen Orr is hurt. Bobby Orr is down. Bobby Orr has gone down here in the third period. Orr is injured. Orr is injured. And 68, much like in real life, Orr is injured. So, with the 6, and what do they have out there right now? 1 and 6. It is just a -1 for Orr, actually. I'll have to reevaluate after this how I'm going to do that. I might actually still use Larry's chart for that part, come to think of it. Just to determine injured or uninjured Larry, I might use your chart, but I want to try it with Blue Zone as well. I think Orr will leave the ice and Ori will come on in his place. And yeah, let's just play here for 24 more seconds. 5-8, we have 5-8 on the draw. That is center visitor, Derek Sanderson. Boston with the lead, though. 3-3 for Sanderson now. 3-3 for Sanderson means a shot. Shot for Sanderson, not a good one. But, again, any shot at this point buys them time. They are playing with the lead. Here, just 6 minutes to go. Over to Gamble we go with a 1-7. That is going to be a rebounded 2. Left defenseman looking to clear on a 7. 4-4 on the 7. It is just a 7, so able to do it just barely to 3. Left defenseman, Pat Stapleton. Let's get in the change. Sorry that I knocked the camera there a little bit. And Van Imp and Ted Green, let's see. So let's go to, I guess, Boston's defensive core there. And Chicago, I think you know who we have to come back with at this point. Probably they're just going to shift their top 6 up front until something. Stapleton here now. Stapleton, we have a 4-11. Oh, 4-11. Actually, I might need to drop the red. Again, this is where, because I'm playing with no other GM, so 4-11 and then 3. Yeah, it's going to be turned over to left wing Bob Dillabaugh here. Stapleton will head off Dillabaugh. That was at 14:24, so we're at 14:48 here. Dillabaugh 3-9, and that is turned over as well. 6 center Stan Mikita. Uh-oh. Mikita here with it at 15-12. Mikita with the 2-5 at 15-12. Shot automatically for Stan Mikita. He's only had a couple of them so far. This is his first in the third period. Mikita with a 2-6. Not blocked. In range. Just barely. Over to Doug Favell we go. We looked at the 4-9 for Doug Favell. Doug Favell. Stone. Stan Mikita. I think more than once now. And Ed Westfall with it. Favell. This could be an 8-3 hockey game for Chicago against a lesser goaltender. Man, Boston is... And Favell is another one I could argue that, like Bob Nevin, probably fell further in the draft than he needed to. Other teams probably felt short up well in goal, but Doug Favell here, he is the man in 68. Ed Westfall here at 15:36 with that 6-8. And that's a shot if home turned over. If not, right defenseman Pierre Palat here up to the 16-minute mark. What do you do if you're Chicago? They're getting their chances. Palat 5-7 penalty. That's highly inconvenient. Is he the only one? It's going to be a delayed penalty, and it is just going to be him with that 8, that odd 8. So it's a delayed penalty to 6 now to Dillabaugh here up to 16:24. Dillabaugh with the 5-4. And that's going to be turned over anyway to, to Palat, the penalty man. So Palat here for a pair. The exact time of that is, what am I doing rolling that? I guess I could look here. So 1-9. 1-9 and add 4 seconds. So it's 16:04 here just for fun. Palat here at 16:04. Wow, that is terribly inconvenient for... Did I get assist on Bill Hickey's goal? I'm going to have to play the tape back. Yeah, it was just the 1 assist, right? And it was high. So it was Hickey from Sanderson. That's right. I didn't write it beneath the score sheet. I mean, at the bottom of it. So Hickey from Sanderson. And Palat here, I did say 16:04. Palat for 2 minutes. Going by himself. So I think Hull has to take to the penalty kill. And Holland and Gotti to set them up, I guess, should they get a shorthanded opportunity. And if you're Boston, you want to pad your lead here. So we'll say Hickey on the point again, or in Hickey. And Palat obviously can't. Let's go back to Bill. All right, we'll play on. I think I double shifted Stapleton earlier, so if I'm doing it to Rolf, then oh well. 1-7 here, home right wing with it, and Gotti. So, and also, too, I should mark here. All right. So, with the 6-7 there for Angotti, that is pass bonus of 5 sod and not met. That's probably automatically turned over anyway on being shorthanded here. 16:48, 1-4 for Bobby Orr. And he's not at home. 5 left defenseman. Dale Rolf here at 17-12. Rolf with the 3-9. And that's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone. No exceptions. So, off the draw here, we get 6-7. That is visitor. Yes, left defenseman Bobby Orr here. 17:36 here. Orr with the 3-3 this time. That's a shot automatically here on the power play for Orr. Orr, he's had a lot of shots. Good ones, no. But Orr is... he's only playing at a -1, so that would have been a shot anyway. I'm fine with that. Or he can't really play in the power play. Over to Bruce Gamble we go here with the 4-5 for Gamble. Good rebound control there by Gamble. To Angotti here at the 8-minute mark. Angotti with the 1-9. I'm going to assume a timeout here momentarily. That's going to be automatically turned over to Esposito here. 24 seconds to go. Esposito, we have a 3-9 for Phil Esposito. That's going to be a penalty to Esposito. Okay. This just got intriguing. Let's see here. 6-4, so it's not a delayed penalty. It's blown down. He must have had a touch there. And it is just Esposito going. So, Boston just up by 1, and with 2 minutes to go, Esposito will get the exact time. And that is, well, I guess at 18:08. So, Esposito at 18:08. And Esposito for a pair. Where Murata gave 2. Palat and Esposito also need 2. Palat here has 2. Esposito now getting 2. Can you imagine that? Esposito, one of the goal scorers in this, and now suddenly here in the third period, if and you're not killing with Busick and Hodge. Dornhofer, no. Yeah, we're going Dillabow and Ed Westfall. That's kind of a no-brainer, actually. Cullen will sit. Orr and Bond. They've been on there quite a bit. Let's go to, Van Imp and Ted Green. Please don't take penalties, guys, if you're hoping for Boston at all. Chicago, meanwhile, Stapleton will come back on. And probably, should it go to Murat, I will look to... That's right, because anyway, it's not going to matter. Mikita will be on there from the first roll. Mikita will not take the draw, however. 6-6 here. That is right wing here. Right wing power play. Nobody's in the power play, so just visitor right wing. Technically. Okay, 5-7 here. So Westfall. Now it is going to be a power play for Chicago. Westfall 5-7 shorthanded. And a 3, and I think even the shorthanded one, that's just an interception automatically. So left wing Bobby Hull here with it. Does Chicago pull actually with Hull with possession? I think they probably do. And I think this is where McKenny, Berenson, maybe Berenson becomes the 6th man actually. I think Berenson makes a good 6th man. So... I don't know. Should it go to 6? I'll look to Berenson. Angotti, I might go Warren instead of the goal scorer. They need a goal here. So, Bobby Hull does have the puck, though. Right. Westfall turned it over to 18:48. Last minute of play here in this game. 4-9 for Bobby Hull. 4-9 in the D8. That will be a shot for Hull. Hull with the shot, and the 2-9 just barely out of range for him, and he has 10 shots in the game. And Chicago barely. Oh my goodness. So over to Doug Favell we go here with the 2-7 for Favell. It's going to be coughed up here. Left defenseman Pat Stapleton here with it. Running out of time though is Chicago. 2-7 again here. Stapleton. The PF won in a 6-on-5. That's not going to matter. That's an interception back the other way. Shot on goal. Ed Van Imp. Ed Van Imp here at 1936. That's not a shot, or that's not a great shot, but that's not really the point. So Chicago here is to recollect and regather. Running out of time. Let's see. The rebound will go. That's a rebound, actually. It's a rebound, too. Left defenseman, unless they can clear. They can clear, so they clear. It goes to 6. Bobby Hull once more. Final 24 seconds here. Hull, we have a 5-4. Definitely a shot automatically for Bobby Hull. 11 on the night with a 2-11 in the 3. That's going to be blocked. It's not going to register. And so there you have it in the books at the end of the day here. This wouldn't be quite 90 minutes if I were playing off camera, not talking, and possibly also using the app die roller, but I'm perfectly fine with that here. History has been made, or history has been remade. The Boston Bruins here, the redrafted, reinforced Boston Bruins have a victory over the, I guess, also kind of redrafted, hopefully also reinforced Chicago Blackhawks. Anyway, anytime, any consideration that you give to this or any of this project, while it's never expected, it is definitely always appreciated. Sorry if I sound a little robotic and less genuine in saying that, but I am aware of the fact now that this video is just over an hour and a half, and this video will end now.